Hello again. Happy to meet you again on the television. We should say a platform especially owned by the Cameroon Basketball Federation. As we're going in now for the clash of titans, the clash of heavyweights. It is Overdose and the team of the Army and Police, FAP, all from Yaoundé. It's a crucial game this afternoon here at the Yaoundé Gymnasium, especially that of the multi-purpose, especially that of the Amadou Ejo Stadium or the Omisport Stadium. And it is here at the Mfandena neighborhood in Cameroon's political capital. And then you shall be having two crucial games. And it's true that you've had the first game already that took place, and it was victory for RS Cape. But now, this is a clash that will certainly be deciding who owns supremacy and superiority when it comes to women's basketball in Cameroon, especially in the Central region and Yaoundé in particular. And so, in this particular game, you have two teams that have been brilliant, especially in match day 2. FAP beat the University of Douala by 90-49. And while Overdose whitewash Dan Batson Douala 75-57. Meaning it's a clash of champions, it's a clash of the strongest. Happy to have you again on watch this particular game. So we shall be heading for the first quarter. There the umpire sets the pace, the first quarter. It is Overdose against FAP. Get seated, enjoy basketball in Cameroon. Since you're watching us on the various social media handles of the Federation, you could also call this tournament the Yuzu Elite Basketball Championship. Having more of the fast breaks in this game. Instructions coming from the bench. So it's time to probably get the first basket, but then they are missed for Overdose. But then it's FAP keep controlling. Gets FAP get extra points to 7 and nothing for Overdose. The guess of overdose. And there they go now, sending the signals. 2 points. The game is looking like it's going to be very hot. First of all, and then announced as a game of two heavyweights. And the character and the persona is telling it all. First time out in this game with much of the speed. There is more of the instructions coming now from the bench. The student FAP is leading better. No time to probably say that they should be taking their fouls already. You have the coach talking to the girls again. That's going to be a free throw for Overdose. And Overdose is Yolobo. And gets one to the hoop. Say that these two teams have tested the victory already in this championship since the season started, because we're in match day 4. But to say that in match day 2, they each grabbed victory. First of all, with FAP with an extended lead of 90-49 against Université de Douala. That's the Douala University. And then Overdose Yaoundé imposed 75-52 win against Dan Battiston Douala. So the two teams based in Yaoundé have won 2 teams from Douala. And just to tell you that simultaneously in Douala, the University of Douala is taking on Mungo Zone. As for the games of today, that's going to be another cracker. Then FAP. Gets in. Williams. like earlier announced, it's not going to be a game of debutants, because these two teams have garnered a lot of experience in basketball, especially in Cameroon, representing the country in international competitions, especially in Afro-basket. Overdose and FAP, but right now it is FAP taking full control. And that is Kenny that was unable to keep that one for FAP. Luckily, not yet lost Emedi. Great in. Good one. Crashing in the mouth of the hoop and the basket yet. Very, very tough game there, Kenny. And that goes again. That was a good one from Kipo. FAP on 17. Exciting game. First quarter with much heat, and that is missed by Bintu. Was a close miss. Probably if he got to the backboard, he could have gotten a new direction from a deviation. And there they go now for the timeout and for more discussion. Say that this is a tournament that is helping these teams to sharpen their skills again. They're spending some months off the courts. Yeah, they're resuming again in the first quarter. It is the team of the Army and Police, FAP of Yaoundé, deciding on the tempo, the rhythm, the temperature, and the atmosphere of the game. get the time again for you who are lovers of basketball. We're living the emotional moments of the game here at the gymnasium of the Yaoundé Omnisport Stadium. FAP of Yaoundé. Kenny gets that basket now. Crashes centimeters away, and then it's going to be certainly free throw for Overdose. You can see there Williams and Amugu now assisting there, probably to get reduced. Overdose. Not very far now, with just 2 points to cover up and probably redecide on their future in this game. Like it was said, the signs now being clear and Overdose leading now with 2 points. You can see the Vuvuzela in the stands with some of the basketball lovers who've turned out to appreciate, probably to support, cheer their team to victory. Again for timeout. This first quarter. Much of the tension now in the air, especially for Overdose, who's a coach. That's the first assistant down. All thinking on how to keep this lead. Because they're playing a no-nonsense team. FAP, who've also been showed strong character and enthusiasm in this particular game. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the second game here at the gymnasium of the YEBC Sports Stadium today. We're talking of the Yuzu Elite Basketball Championship. This is the Women's League. I'm resuming now for after the timeout. This FAP there in the long ones. Williams. She's been very much present for Overdose. Not a single player can do it alone, but then that is good pressure that pays off now for FAP. That was Abada. Would you say that it's the second quarter with modification coming up now? Say that still much to be done in this game, especially Good defending there from FAP. Coming up now to catch up with the score. Same. But they managed with great combinations there. And that was Amugu. Getting interesting points for Overdose. And that was good consistency there, with the backboard helping to get that into the hoop. The points coming up for FAP. FAP gets it. Time of leading. 25 points to 3 for Overdose. FAP deciding temporary. That is woman-to-woman response. Back to back. That was a little bit longer. And another timeout. To say the players to cool down again and reflect on new possibilities of engaging when resuming. We could say that there's some sort of improvement in terms of turnout with some of the basketball lovers getting to come support. 1 or 2 persons, could be family members, friends, or probably the team, or maybe get into acquire the fundamentals in terms of basketball. So the players now getting back to the court and for full action again. But it's been a competition so far, or a game this so far that's produced a lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of spectacle. FAP moves off again, but much determination too coming from Overdose. And that crash is just centimeters, and that's good. That gets in. Very beautiful points to send Overdose deciding on the fate. And that's a fast break again. so much complementarity too for the teams. Free throw, 4. Amugu. She misses that one. Placing it on the backboard, hoping that it could get into the basket. But that was rather sent away. Probably some sort of energy coming. And this time it's well targeted. And the two teams are level, 32-32. Not for long, FAP goes again, imposing a new rhythm in the game. And that's Sema. Great. There's been a lot of consistent pressure from both teams. I'm hoping that doesn't impact probably on the quality of the play at the end. And that was probably one of the biggest attempts. Unfortunately, it failed to get to the right position. Hippo breaking through. Excellent. That was a master class from Hippo. Helping FAP to move up to 37. With an extra advantage now for free throw. That's great quality. 36 for Overdose. 37 FAP. But Overdose getting free throw. Probably to balance up. And that was in. It's tight on 37 for the two teams. Hippo. And Hippo is going to be taking charge of that. Should that get in, then FAP will have again to manage the lead. Not good in that attempt. throw there. And he gets in for it is FAP. FAP of Yaoundé. The two teams are level now on 40, and then that shows also that the quality has been of superior overdose. More of the pressure again. FAP Yaoundé and Overdose Yaoundé. Displaying great basketball skills. That is a long one that went crashing just centimeters far past. Now 1 point shy of Overdose. See the quality of players like Ebogo, of Abada, all players too from FAP Yaoundé, the team of the Army and Police. We've been into this game with all the technical know-how, with a lot of technicality. It's not a jam-pack gymnasium today, but the quality of the game gives a reason that those who turn out have nothing to regret. You can see to the quality of the court with the sponsor Yuzu.
Yuzu étanche la soif. Yuzu étanche la soif.
Cori Asset Management est une société de gestion d'OPC, organisme de placement collectif, agréé par la COSUMAF en 2023 et dont le siège est à Douala au Cameroun. Créée en mars 2022, elle est spécialisée dans la gestion d'actifs pour répondre à une demande en forte croissance de solutions de placement et d'investissement avec un niveau de risque maîtrisé dans la sous-région CEMAC. C'est un pilier de sa stratégie. Elle consacre une partie de ses revenus pour promouvoir l'éducation financière en organisant des sessions de formation. Cori Asset Management est une société de gestion d'OPC, organisme de placement collectif, agréé par la COSUMAF en 2023 et dont le siège est à Douala au Cameroun. Créée en mars 2022, elle est spécialisée dans la gestion d'actifs pour répondre à une demande en forte croissance de solutions de placement et d'investissement avec un niveau de risque maîtrisé dans la sous-région CEMAC, Cameroun, Congo, Guinée équatoriale, Gabon, République centrafricaine, excellent. Cori Asset Management est une société de gestion d'OPC, organisme de placement collectif, agréée par la COSUMAF en 2023 et dont le siège est à Douala au Cameroun. Créée en mars 2022, elle est spécialisée dans la gestion d'actifs pour répondre à une demande en forte croissance de solutions de placement et d'investissement avec un niveau de risque maîtrisé dans la sous-région CEMAC. Excellence et confidentialité. Cori met un accent particulier sur l'éducation financière. C'est un pilier de sa stratégie. Elle consacre une partie de ses revenus pour promouvoir l'éducation financière en organisant des sessions de formation sur des thématiques Cori Asset Management est une société de gestion d'OPC, organisme de placement collectif, agréée par la COSUMAF en 2023 et dont le siège est à Douala au Cameroun. Créée en mars 2022, elle est spécialisée dans la gestion d'actifs pour répondre à une demande en forte croissance de solutions de placement et d'investissement avec un niveau de risque maîtrisé dans la sous-région CEMAC, Cameroun, Congo, Guinée équatoriale, Gabon, République centrafricaine, Tchad. Cori intervient dans le conseil financier, la gestion collective et la gestion privée. En plus de garantir une gestion sur mesure avec une approche métier innovante pour ses clients, elle présente une offre spécifique pour une diaspora désireuse d'investir en sécurité et une offre Wealth Management pour sa clientèle fortunée et institutionnelle. Cori Asset Management s'est allié transparence, responsabilité, excellence et confidentialité. Cori met un accent particulier sur l'éducation financière. C'est un pilier de sa stratégie. Elle consacre une partie de ses revenus pour promouvoir l'éducation financière en organisant des sessions de formation sur des thématiques financières ouvertes au public. Cori propose de véritables alternatives de placement ou investissement à court, moyen et long terme pour ses clients. Cori Asset Management, l'expertise africaine au service de votre patrimoine financier. Save better, invest smarter. Cori Asset Management est une société de gestion d'OPC, organisme de placement collectif, agréé par la COSUMAF en 2023 et dont le siège est à Douala au Cameroun. Créée en mars 2022, elle est spécialisée dans la gestion d'actifs pour répondre à une demande dans le conseil financier, la gestion collective et la gestion privée. En plus de garantir une gestion sur mesure avec une approche métier innovante pour ses clients, elle présente une offre spécifique pour une diaspora désireuse d'investir en sécurité véritables alternatives de placement ou investissement à court, moyen et long terme.
And there we back now for the second and even the last part of this game, where FAP of Yaoundé and Overdose of Yaoundé have been holding on to the string. Sometimes just a single point, like it is the case now, separating the two selections. And other times it's been direct for direct response. But all the same, it is FAP of Yaoundé in control and hoping that the back of the board would help. We've seen most of the players like Kenny for FAP putting in a lot in terms of investment in this game. And there she goes, Kenny! Finishing at the mouth of the hooper. An immediate response that goes in pain for Overdose. FAP that is also having much of the distributions coming from Bintu. But yeah, they've got a free throw with Kai. And it's not working out again. Kai. And she gets it. Well placed. And using this opportunity to greet the people of Kai Kai. Those who could be connected on the social media platforms of the Cameroon Basketball Federation. Great break there. Fast break for FAP of Yaoundé. Coming now to level the margin, 48 for the two teams. And it is Williams in charge, trying to combine there with Sema. And it's not paying off with an effort of Amugu. The rebounds have also been very scarce in this game. And probably the two teams are working on that. We've also seen a lot of energy, fast pace controls. Sema is doing it with a lot of commitment. One thing too is good as this game has not had a lot of rough work. And so it's very smooth. A smooth game that is also helping the public to digest the quality or the good parts of the confrontation. And that's a great play from Emedi. Rather, that was Amugu with the stoner there. Great one. Enabling to recover the lost points. Much vivacity. And great composure. That comes in from Williams. And that is a true combination of Alina Kai. That is going to be now an advantage for OVERDOSE, who now running 2 points shy of FAP of Yaoundé. Proud to see that the players are taking pleasure in the game too. It's true that the nerves are tense, especially for the supporters, the tribunes. But basketball has got its surprises, and the surprises too are always getting many surprised, and that is Bintu. Kipu too, that is still bringing in her mark in this third quarter. I certainly will hope that is going to be very much. Oh, that was a great breakthrough into the human defense wall of FAP. That's going to be Sema. Sema! No. No, no, no. There's been a lot of great job done by Williams and special and Aline. It's true that the finishing has not the finishings have not always been that the way they expected, but that's Kipu now, and it's going to be Pius. Kipu. That is the backboard not helping. Finally, it is a good completion from Ebogo. Marwina not capable of Kipu. And there she goes. Excellent. That is fantastic. Pius. And she's was thinking that that could get a true, and it's not finishing yet. Sema. Kipu. Very much animated now. Because the two teams understand that it's during this second segment, and especially during the third quarter, that it's good to pick the important points and widen the gap, or probably extend the lead, or hold on to the points, especially getting the advantage. the team of the Army and Police FAP on 57 and Overdose of Yaoundé 50. They are now going for another timeout, hoping that they can get the points. This is the Yaoundé Sports Stadium's gymnasium, or the gymnasium of the Yaoundé Sports Stadium. Gymnasium that can host a little bit more of 2,000 people. The public is not as condensed as some would have expected, but they are pumping in the energy, or even screaming to the top of their voices, just to make this game get the respect that it deserves. More of the chase too coming from the players who are not on the court. But it's quite interesting to underscore the fact that in a basketball game, 5 players begin for each team, because that's part of the rule, unlike 11 for football, where there are 10 field players and a goalkeeper, making it 11 for a team. But now in basketball, players are very often excluded for some minutes, and they can also get back during subsequent minutes of the game. Stiff resistance there. Kenny. And there you get there. Ooh. That's a great one from Pius. Timeout in this third quarter. To that this initiative of beaming the games live on various platforms of the Cameroon Basketball Federation is hailed by many who can now watch these games at their comfort, especially those abroad who certainly want to scout new talent. And then we know that Samuel Nduku, the president of the Cameroon Basketball Federation, is certainly elated and elevated with this, the quality of this game. fast break there. The quality is superb, and quality is great, and that's also because the various clubs have decided to pin hopes on good talent, and it's producing what we are watching. That's great. That was quality time taken off now, probably to resume for the most crucial and the most decisive moment of this game. The various referees or the umpires stay on the court to discuss, probably to reassess their own qualities in course of this palpitating confrontation. I mean, just to say again that this is the Yuzu Elite Basketball Championship this season, because Yuzu being one of the sponsors, major sponsors, the main sponsors of this competition, have decided to rebaptize the competition, giving it more value, and now can also neglect the presence of other sponsors. But then the players have been showing that this is a game not to miss. Overdose taking the dose now, because they started with much energy. And there we resume now with the fourth and last quarter of this game. And it is the team of the Army and Police FAP slightly leading 59-52. I was hoping that we get that Pius, she's been putting in terms of her substance in this game, building the strength. Oh, that's great. She went fighting for the points and she got it, plus an advantage for free throw. And Kenny is going to be in charge of that. No, that should be been to that is Mecca. Yeah, Mecca for Overdose. Still running after the score with 55-61. And we are playing the last quarter. Bintu. Not capable to get the hoop. But that goes in. Fantastic. That is a strike of exceptional class. Alina. Not easy. But then it is Bintu holding tight. Going for Pius. Bintu. Massive. Massive for FAP. This is what they call the money time, with great players surfacing, deciding for the fate of their team. Great combinations you see from Bintu. Great combinations from Pius. And she's keeping it tight, consistent. They spot her. Pius. Pass Peggy on your screen. And we know that most watching us could simply say that Overdose is getting its dose this afternoon. The Bogo that's also been very, very instrumental in this game for FAP. And Pius Peggy. She goes there looking for Bintu. Skipo rather. Pass Peggy. That's was brought down heavily. She's just makes advantage going to FAP of Yaoundé. This is very much of like a game that is not stopping yet, with all these strategies put in place. Just to say that during their first outing this season, FAP crushed Mungo Zone 84-30. So they are simply on the right path to what looked like a gleaming or a bling-bling season for them. It's true, we still playing match day 4, but they are sending strong signals in the season. And then when you take out another score where FAP inflicted a 90-49 victory to Université de Douala, that's the Douala University, match day 2. In terms of the caliber and the timber of players they have. That goes Pius Begi. She's unstoppable in this game, getting her baskets well connected. She's more of a player that plays a decisive role in this group. She's more of the playmaker and sometimes has qualities as a leader, and able to reignite hope. There they go. Kipo. Pius Begi. The strong one there. Fantastic, fabulous. That was what they call a top strength from Bintu. FAP of Yaoundé not stopping now. And they get connected. Unfortunately, Abada is not getting that completed. More of the work, rough work now. Been taken off. Beautiful. Great response from Giolobo. Great positioning there from Kipo. There seems to be much of a disappointment now. Pius Begi, Kipo connecting, and there goes, fantastic, marvelous, a top-notch, world-class striking. That is marvelous. Things seem smelling bad for Overdose. This time they're taking the dose of defeat. More of the margin 60-79. That's a difference of 19 of 19 there. And Pius Begi comes again, trying to see how she can build from the back line. At this time with Kipu, the two players that have been they've been very present. In fact, they've been omniscient. They've been ever present for this team. Oh, what a way to break through. And it's not finishing yet. Pius, Kipo combining, and it gets to Abada, to Biabia. And Kim Noi too is not been having a time, but she's shown some sort of resilience in this game. Time is fast approaching. Not very much time left. Very instrumental. And that is Kenny. Hoping to get on the backboard. Stood at Eka came complaining for. Overdose. It's time out as we progressively get to the last seconds of the game. Much of the tenacity coming from the team of the Army and Police, FAP. And we know that for most of the people watching online want to know the full meaning, especially in the French language. Forces Armées Police. And vividly translated into English as the team of the Army and Police. And some persons will be asking, is it only a team made for those who are in the army or in the police? No, no, no. You could be a civilian and play in this team. And you could also bear with me from several findings. They have more of the civilians playing for this team. And just to say that the team of the Army and Police FAP, they've got to a team that plays football in Cameroon's football league. Sometimes very active in the second tier. Williams, she was very active for Overdose starting this game, where she's lost her knack. There she goes. I said it, she lost that concentration, and it's not been paying off for her. There goes second try. It's off again, the hoop. Going to be a great breakthrough. Fast break to say. Abu came stopping that one for Overdose. The Yuzu elite. I mean, the word elite simply telling of the big girls or the big boys, the first class players, and it's showing. That is Emedi. She's getting it set. Now it's a difference of 20 points. Can they catch up in the twinkle of an eye? It's possible in basketball, but also very difficult when the time is running out. Abada in a tussle. Abada! Abada getting 2 more points for FAP of Yaoundé. Kilobo. Fantastic. I mean, very evident. Kipu, Abada, and combination. And that was a great one from Emedi. With the great connecting. And 84 for FAP, the team of the Army and Police. Pius, Beggy. That is Kipu. Emery. Oh. Emery seems to have had a knock, but then she comes getting the free throws. And she gets the double. This is a game that has had its own mark. You can rate the disappointments from Niek. I was saying that it's a game that's had its high moment, its low moment too. With Overdose beginning on good footing. But then Emery, and who gets that one? An interception from Lafo. Overdose. The time is getting to the hour mark. That was a good attempt that gets the necessary points. Fighting spirit of Pius Beggy is commendable. She's given all in this game. There she goes. Building again, long ones. And Emery. Who is that? Great from Agume. From every indication, it is all ended. From the way things are displaying, 91-63. 91-63. And ladies and gentlemen, it is FAP of Yaoundé. FAP of Yaoundé that gets the victory in this outing of great names. Overdose not capable to get their strength, and they've been beaten by rivals FAP of Yaoundé, the team of the Army and Police, in this match day 4 of the women's league, the basketball league. That's the Yuzu Elite Basketball Championship. Oh, great satisfaction on the bench. And it's been fantastic to watch these two teams play. And just to remind you again that this is match day 4, but we earlier had a game that took place this afternoon. And it was AS Kip Yaoundé that beat Onyx Yaoundé, and that was 48-45. It was a very tight game, but now the game of the strongest that's just ended 91-63 for FAP of Yaoundé. I mean, that talks of the caliber. That reminds us of their quality and even the no-nonsense team that they've got. And that also places them at the echelon of how they've been a strong team defending Cameroon at the continental scene. And so it was a great pleasure serving you this afternoon from the gymnasium of the Yaoundé Sports Stadium. So that's how it's been for this match day 4 of the Yuzu Elite Basketball Championship in Yaoundé. Thanks for watching.
Yuzu étanche la soif. Yuzu étanche la soif. Yuzu étanche la soif.